actually like for this to be recorded because I've been actually listening to all of your videos that you do when you cover me, and I actually respect your opinion on how you've covered me. And even I'm pretty sure you saw that, but what I said about you way back when with Ian Connor, with the Ian Connor cover, I'm sorry. But as far as the way you've covered me, I've actually definitely think it's satisfactory and a very fair opinion. I feel like the way you've spoken on me has been very fair and not negligent at all. So I definitely want to say a big thank you because you've been bringing light to the situation that happened. Now, what I really wanted to speak on in this call is the entire drink situation. Give it a little more publicity because, in all honesty, this guy's just going to keep running off and doing this shit, and nobody's going to stop him if I don't. You know what I'm saying? If I don't bring it to the light and make somebody and form some sort of opposition or defense towards that. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to call this situation out. Now, as far as the specifics of everything, my publicist doesn't want me to go into the specifics, but I'll give the details and obviously speak on camera and explain everything in the way I can. But before I delve into that, I'd like to personally tell you what my opinion is on you, because I know that was what you wanted to hear. Man to man, before now, my opinion on you was this. I've watched a couple of videos, and I mean, like, decently, everybody knows you are. You're actually gaining you're actually gaining some fame, and you the way you cover things, your opinion is respected at this point. I felt like the way you would speak on people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like often with this whole celebrity status and the way things go, that often people forget that a lot of things are not true. You know what I'm saying? And I see, like, from a street nigga perspective, you know what I'm saying, beyond a business perspective, there's a lot of things that I felt like you covered in your videos that on a let's put it this way: if the police wanted to go to any of your videos and basically take any information from any of your videos or some of the things you hint or say, you know what I'm saying, like with the Chirac body count, like, it was funny, you know what I'm saying, but like on a real nigga level, like, people can actually get in trouble for certain things, you know what I'm saying, and bringing light to the negative rather than the positive. I know it's a good publicity scheme and it helps, but some of the things that you had said and some of the things that you had covered had offended me as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been through shit just like my current arrest that has been given light that isn't even true, you know what I'm saying? So certain things I can say I honestly did not agree with, but I mean, as I've seen as of now, the way you've been covering your videos, it's a bit more respectable, and I mean, the way you covered me made me respect you more, because I thought you maybe would have slandered my name or said something horrible about me, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, situational respect.
I mean, to answer your point, and I know this is another reason why I wanted to talk to you too, because I'm pretty sure when you said that you probably didn't get a proper representation of me, because I'm not gonna lie, most of the Chirac videos you've probably seen, they're done in satire, in a it's. You depending on where of the coin you actually fall on, which side, you might not take it well, or sometimes you might be like, oh, okay, like, it's not serious. Now, in terms of like the police or anybody like that, I know as much as, and I usually don't even try to like get involved or try to know anything more than the regular person who could use Google. So I usually I'm really giving commentary from a distance, but I completely understand. You know what I mean? When I first saw your comment, and I did some research, I was like, I think you know Ian Connor, and I didn't really say anything about Ian Connor, but I know I like retweeted something, but it was like a joke type of thing. And of course, I know for Ian Connor, that's it, like, he was going through some serious stuff, so I understand you coming to his aid. So that's why I was like, I don't know if he'll feel the same way if he got a chance to know me.
As far as what I said, it wasn't defense of Ian Connor, because I can only imagine what he was going through at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? With everybody like kind of like fucking over around every end. The way I felt about that is because I had personally been watching Ian Connor for quite some time, and then he reached out and he was showing us love. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen, like, I only imagine this from like a real, from on a street nigga perspective. Like I said, not even on a business level or industry level. Beyond that, like, it's sad to see so many people shake your hand and then basically be cursing your fucking name or stabbing you in the back, right behind you. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to see. It's so common in the industry, and even in our youth or in this entire generation. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to see that to become a custom. So the way I felt, I'm like, all right, well, everybody was just saying, all right, yeah, Ian Connor's the guy, Ian Connor's that guy, Ian Connor's that guy, and then pretty much like fucking him over behind his back. And I mean, I've spoken to him. I know him decently enough to see that he's a smart guy. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say I know him personally, but to publicly humiliate or crucify someone without any hard evidence is downright disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And now that's beyond like that's just up the rape allegations. That's how I felt about the rape allegations. Everybody calls
hold on. Yeah, let me just respond to like what you said, because I've never said anything about those allegations are so serious. I don't even think they should get thrown around, okay? Because again, that's a stigma where people just usually use the allegations as fact. Now, here's the thing: I didn't know about Ian Connor. I actually learned about Ian Connor through, I'm guessing, your older manager, Adam No Jumper, right? And I couldn't understand it, so I took a while to try to understand it. But I remember one time, right? I think he might have been involved in a fight, and the comments I made, I was like joking around. I was like, yo, what's going on here? However, I didn't understand like these other things that were surrounding him. Now I think he was probably maybe pissed off at first, maybe with me, because he's probably looking like, yo, who is this guy? Like, he doesn't know me, and he's like just jumping in for a joke. Now, I'll admit, I did jump in for a joke, but I'm not gonna lie. Afterwards, like, he followed me, I followed back, and I started to watch him and kind of see how it moves. And like, I'm not gonna lie, all the stuff that's been coming at him is crazy. I mean, a lot of stuff been coming at him, but
and that's what I'm saying. Like niggas will storm in your face one day, like, and start fucking you over and bashing your name, and the general population that doesn't have a thorough idea on who you are or really understand your personality or your soul is quick to criticize. So I like that was only as defense to him as an artist and as an individual. I mean, as far as at that moment, you were seeing that someone that I felt like I had to come at. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of my social status, because at that point I wasn't even shit. I wasn't as big as I am now, and I say that humbly and respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my opinion at that point in time didn't even really matter, and I didn't even have the same perception that I have now. Like, everything is just a conversation, and everything can be dealt with in politics and really as a debate and stating your opinion.
Exactly.
And nobody has any choice but to respect it. You know what I'm saying?
That
was just, I just wanted to address that as respect to you before I approached you about the situation that I'm trying to publicize, just as respect to you. You know what I'm saying? And I would hope that you could respect how I came at you, and you could forgive me for what I said. You know what I'm saying? Just as a respect to man, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, absolutely, man. You know what? And I have to say, this is a conversation I actually wished and hoped to have with you, because I knew your comments, and kind of like even like looking up a lot of stuff about you. I'm like you seem like a well thought out guy. You know what I mean? You might be impulsive at times, but you seem like you're well thought. Like you actually think about stuff in maybe even a non-traditional way. So I was like, I'm pretty sure if we talk, it'll be whatever. So, and again, I don't have any feelings against you, bro. Like, even afterwards, I mean, usually this is really for the fans. So the fans usually be like, yo, he doesn't like it. I'm like, yo, I like his song. And I hope he doesn't have that same energy like when we do speak. But I like his song. He has some nice songs, and I'm fucking with it. It is what it is. So
thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you.
So, all right, so we're at this point now. I mean, well, first things first. Right before you get into that, is there any update like on your situation? You being incarcerated? Is there any?
As of right now, to kind of put it brief, the situation at hand is this. It's a very weak case. I can't go into the circumstances of the case due to what my lawyers are telling me.
Absolutely.
But if anybody wants to be in contact for any information, my prime attorney on the case is Michael Ensign, Michael, last name Enpin, and then my other attorney that is co-counseling on the case is Robert Trachman, Roberttrachman. And those are both of my attorney's on the case, so any information that can be publicized that won't hurt me or incriminate me, you can basically reach out to them. Their office numbers are actually publicly posted online. You can reach out to them for any information as far as like any specifics. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they release, I'm not sure. Okay. But yeah, sorry, the phone fucking hangs up whenever I three-way sometimes. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, as far as the specifics of the case right now, both cases are very weak, and I'd like to say this publicly. What I was allegedly accused of, I pled not guilty to, based off the fact that I'm not fucking guilty. You know what I'm saying? I was bribed. My mother was bribed. My old manager was bribed. You know what I'm saying? Amongst all these accusations, the alleged person that they're trying to say I abused, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? That she actually bribed me post-arrest, and pretty much it was like saying, "Yo, give me money, and I'll let you out." You know what I'm saying? And not only does she have it, like nobody knows this girl because this is my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to give any power to her name. I'm not even gonna say her name. Yeah. But nobody understands that my ex-girlfriend is actually clinically ill. Like legitimately clinically ill. She actually was in a mental hospital and was never thoroughly released. She had run away from the hospital. And this is information I kept to myself and did not want to publicize. But she actually is legitimately clinically ill. So I'd like to publicize this as much as possible, that she was never actually, I'd like to publicize the fact that she was actually never released from the mental hospital that she was in. She went AWOL. They had submitted her into a hospital, and she took that as an opportunity to actually run away from the hospital. So the whole time I was taking care of her, she was actually, she's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? She's crazy, but I can kind of understand that, and I knew her since we were about 16 or 17 years old. So that was what made me want to take care of her. You know what I'm saying? That was what made me feel obligated to take care of her. But slowly it turned into her, sucking me dry, using me for money. And then once I was released, I found out, obviously, I haven't publicized this enough, but that she basically stole $13,000 from me. She had scammed on my PayPal. Yeah, $13,000 fucking dollars, bro. And I just got out. I got out broke, bro. Real shit. Like, I had $10,000 in my PayPal. All of it was gone.
Damn.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I had $10,000 fucking dollars in my PayPal, bro. Like, imagine being in jail for a couple months, only a couple months, bro. I had $10,000 in my PayPal. All of that shit got locked and got denied because she was scamming people on my fucking PayPal. She was basically, I get paid for SoundCloud reposts and shit. So that's easy money, you know what I'm saying? I'll give people opportunities. I try and give back, bro. I even give people, like, little opportunities. Like, I'm trying to network with people and give them opportunities to put their music out there for literally only $100. Like, I repost people's shit on my shit. I have over 100 million fucking players on my SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, your SoundCloud is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I try and give back to all the whole SoundCloud community because there's a lot of underground rappers that are actually really, really good, and I know that nobody wants to help anyone. So I basically asked for a shirt, like a little money, and then give you this big ass promotion that nobody would offer before then. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And she took advantage of that. She started scamming people. And along those lines, she actually gave one of my actual, he was a close friend, access to my PayPal, and they basically coexistently basically cooperated and scamming people and stealing money from people, and they used this as basically as a scam. And they would basically steal from people, block them, and have the money sent in. So he stole at least a good $2,000 to $3,000, and she stole a good $10,000. You know what I'm saying? And then now there's also another $3,000 that they're stealing. And I mean, even while I'm in here, she's harassing me, harassing my victims, like saying horrible things about me on the internet. And regardless of that, I mean, on a like, I feel for her. I feel that, like, once she goes to trial, she'll be arrested. Because I mean, I can't go too deep in, but they don't even know what they're doing. In all honesty, they don't even see what she's doing and that she's getting herself in trouble every time she speaks. They don't see it. And they don't see her, like, subliminally contacting me and harassing me. I mean, bro, she has fucking my fucking SoundCloud, and we have a stay away order, and she's contacting my victims, threatening them. I mean, that's ridiculous, but I don't even want, I just wanted to briefly cover that and let people know that I'm not exactly what you guys think I am. Yeah, I'm a fucking horrible person. I am, yes. I'm a fucking villain. I'm no superhero. I'm not a role model. I'm not. Myself as a person, I try my best to give back and be positive in a way. But I'd rather call myself a fucking supervillain than disappoint these kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm real. I try and be as real as possible. I want to be real to the people that are following me and look up to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be real. I'm not the hardest motherfucker out there. I feel like I'm a great artist, but I try and be real. You know what I'm saying? I try and be subject to criticism. You know what I'm saying? I'm very much so subject to criticism, and I try and mold myself around what I feel like is the right way to be for these kids that look up to me and are thoroughly obsessed with my music. You know what I'm saying? I get mail every day. I go through all my mail. I try and be a good person. So with everything that's going on, I've been pretty much, besides my management and my girl, like I've been cutting this shit out, dropping mad money on fucking lawyer fees, putting up with everything that's going on, and I just kind of want to shine a light to what's going on